Well, good afternoon, boys and girls, and that was an interesting episode of Roughneck RC. But today, as you can see, we were running the Savage Octane. Now, these are some afterthoughts about the Savage Octane. So far, I haven't had the truck very long. I haven't done any crazy testing. I'm still trying to get the transmission tuned into my liking. I hear it shift once. I don't have it shifting through all the gears yet. That I'm working on, and I'm still working on, tuning the carb a little bit better than it was. It's running a little rich right now. You guys don't have to beat me up over that. Tuning is not one of my best fortes, but I thought it was running pretty good for the first run. That being said, I did do the break-in period, and I ran 3 tanks of gas for the break-in. The book, I believe, only says 1, and I believe in myself I like to run 2, but when I went up to HPI website, they said run 2 to 3, so I went with 3. Just for breaking in. That's just putzing around the yard, really not doing too much. No, not adjusting it. Now, these are just a few of my thoughts. We will have a pros and cons video eventually on it, but right now these are just some afterthoughts. Right out of the box, you might want to undo all the wheels and put some Loctite on those threads and lock those on, because that spun right off. That was probably I was on tank number 4, and that was my first official run with it. And as you can see, right out of the box, or hopefully the camera caught it, but if it didn't, no. But they were loose, so double check those. If they're, take them off, put some new Loctite on it and tighten them back up. And the other few things I want to address is that people have been having issues with startup right out of the box. Well, I had some of the same issues. I went to pull start it. It would start up for a few minutes and then it'll die. I'd do it again. It'll start run for a few minutes and then it'll die. What I found was that I took my old gas and dumped it out and got some went down and got some high octane fuel and mixed a fresh batch up to the specifications and poured that in, and I haven't had a problem since. It starts right up and wants to run all day long. So those are just a few things that I found, and these are just afterthoughts after opening the box and that you as my viewers should be aware of if you get the truck. Definitely put the Loctite on those wheel nuts, because they will spin off. And definitely, if you have problems with the initial startup, which you shouldn't, but if you do, check your get some fresh fuel and mix up a fresh batch and make sure that it's mixed correctly, and then you should have no problems with the startup. As far as tuning it, and tuning the transmission, I'm still working on that. But up on HPI's website, they actually have some breakdown videos of how to do it, and also the book tells you. So I know some people are having the trouble with it not shifting into second gear or third gear. I've managed to get second gear. I don't think mine's shifting into third yet, but I believe it's just a matter of adjusting it right. So those are just a few thoughts. But I do really love the truck. I do think it has plenty of potential and plenty of power. But it's still new to me, and this is only the first run. I really want to take it out and bash it hard and see where his weaknesses are. But before I really do give you guys a great bashing video of it, I want to make sure that it's running perfectly. So, once again, this is Michael Payne signing off for Roughneck RC.